For the past few months, I have been working on this Mario Kart Wii AI. It's based on a project called Linesight, an AI created for the racing game Trackmania. In May of 2024, the creators of Linesight showed off its capabilities to beat human world records on the game's most contested maps. A few short months later, they open sourced the project to allow the community to try and make the AI even better than it already was. But this gave me a different idea. If it can break records in Trackmania, it should also be able to break records in Mario Kart Wii. All I have to do is change certain sections of the code to interface with Mario Kart instead of Trackmania, which should only take about 20,000 lines of code. Yeah, this was a lot harder than I expected. And there's actually already an AI that's capable of playing Mario Kart Wii. AI Tango. His YouTube channel has been going strong for the past couple years, regularly showcasing the improvements he has made to his AI. 8 months ago, he showcased his AI finally doing time trials to see just how close he could get to the human world records. Unfortunately, the AI was not even able to come close to the human world record, with a time of 109.666 compared to the world record of 108.733 driven by Casey. AI Tango was happy with this result, but I was unimpressed. I think it's fair to say that the AI did not destroy Mario Kart Wii's time trials. Linesight proved to the world that AI could beat humans in Trackmania, and I knew I could directly port Linesight to play Mario Kart Wii and produce times that were just as strong. But before we get to how I did it, I need to explain how Linesight works. So let's do a speed run! The AI uses reinforcement learning, which means it starts out by doing completely random inputs during gameplay, and then we give it rewards based on how well it performed. Over time, the AI learns to associate certain actions with getting more rewards, and thus chooses to do those actions more often, thus learning how to play the game. This process is achieved by using a neural network that gets the screen and specific game data as inputs, and then converting those values into the action it will take in the game. This neural network is complicated, and you can go watch other videos if you want to learn how it works. A limitation with reinforcement learning, however, is that it is designed to get as much reward on average as possible, whereas for time trials, our goal is not to be good on average, but to be great once. This is part of what makes Linesight so powerful, because it is specifically designed to take much more risks than a standard AI agent, which is something AI Tango struggled to implement. Linesight also uses a powerful tool to allow the agent to learn certain sections of the track at a time, instead of trying to learn everything at once, mini races. For each frame we send to the AI, we tell it that it only has 7 seconds left in the race, so instead of asking what input will get me the most return for the entire race, it asks what input gets me the most return for the rest of this mini race. This allows Linesight to not have to spawn in the middle of a race to be able to learn hard sections of the track, and instead start every race at the start line, while still learning all parts of the track equally. And now back to regular speed. So now that we all know how Linesight works, we can address the all-important question: how did I make Linesight play Mario Kart Wii? By taking other people's code, of course. So the first thing I took was Linesight, obviously, as that is what this entire project is based off of. Secondly, I took a version of Dolphin that allows me to write a Python program to control Dolphin directly and even read the screen data. Third, I took Python programs from a project called Pycore that let me read game data from Mario Kart Wii directly, like the vehicle speed and the race completion. And with all these tools in hand, it only took me 3 entire months to successfully let the AI control Mario Kart. Now, technically I had the AI controlling Mario Kart back in May, but since then I have fixed the bugs, which included these things. But those are all fixed now, and we're here to watch the AI's best run. So let's start a training session and see just how fast Linesight is at playing Mario Kart Wii. 70 hours later and the AI has been fully trained. Let's now check out its best run, comparing against AI Tango as well as the human world record. And that, folks, is what I spent the last 3 months working on. A total of 1 minute and 9.819 seconds. And it didn't even beat AI Tango from 8 months ago. As it turns out, Mario Kart Wii is a hard game. So let's take a closer look at what the AI is doing and why it loses so much time. On the second turn, the AI holds its mini turbo for an extra 8 or so frames compared to the world record, and it also doesn't wheelie immediately, meaning it's spending much more time at 85 km an hour instead of 98, which is the maximum wheelie speed. AI Tango also does not do this turn optimally, as the world record speeds ahead after only 3 turns. The biggest time loss, however, is the shortcut. Both AIs lose between 0.2 and 0.3 seconds every lap because they don't use the fastest strategy to take the turn as tight as possible, instead taking very wide lines entering the shortcut to avoid the pipe more easily. Linesight struggles with this more than AI Tango, and it is unclear to me why the AI was unable to find the current fastest strategy. I could continue adjusting the AI and making small tweaks until it beats AI Tango's time. And I could claim that Linesight is technically better already because his AI trained for a week of real time while Linesight trained for only 70 hours, but that's disingenuous, and I'd rather actually get this video out and introduce the project to all of you guys, because the reality is that Tango's AI is better now than when he made the time trial video 8 months ago. On top of this, he actually just released the source code for his AI, which is the main reason I'm not waiting to make this video. You can actually try out AI Tango for yourself. His video on how to set it up is in the description. As for Linesight and Mario Kart Wii, this is only the beginning. I still have a ton of things I need to try with the AI to see if I can improve it, as well as just experimenting more with the reward system to see if I can't push the AI's time closer to the world record. I know I've made 3 months sound like a long time to have been working on this, but the creators of Linesight had been working on it for 3 years before they showcased it beating world record runs. AI Tango has been working on his Mario Kart Wii AI for a similar amount of time. As time goes on and the field of reinforcement learning advances, so too will all of these AIs improve. In the immediate future of this project, I'm going to be training the AI on several different maps, and I'll be publishing those times in a playlist on this channel. I hope to be able to contribute to the original Linesight project to make it even stronger with what I've learned in the field of AI in the process of converting it to Mario Kart. I also hope to continue making more videos like this one, and showing off the improvements that I've made to Linesight in Mario Kart Wii. I might even try some very unique stuff very soon. Stay tuned. With that, I'll be signing off for this video. Thanks for watching, and a big thank you to everyone who made this project possible, and especially to PB4 and Agade for creating Linesight. If you want to support this project, first you need to support PB4 and Agade, because as the original creators of Linesight, this project obviously would not have happened without them. Once you have supported them, you can consider supporting me. All of those links are in the description. I'll see you next time.